Hello guys, I've got a new video for you today. It's about drones and I'm going to tell you about my choice. I've decided to go for the Mavic Pro, DJI Mavic Pro. I've looked at the Autel Evo, which seemed pretty good and pretty reliable, but it's still very new and it's not actually available in the UK. It's only available in America. It's an American company. So Autel, if you're listening, please supply it to the UK so we can have a look at your product. But from what I know is it's been out not very long and the software might not be fantastic. The Mavic Air, DJI Mavic Air, it seems a bit fragile in the air because it's very small and I think the propellers are quite loud from what I've seen on YouTube videos. So I've gone for the Mavic Pro. Now Amazon was doing a deal where it was £300 off, the Fly More package. If you're going to get a drone, get some sort of Fly More package because you're going to need more batteries. One battery ain't going to be enough, especially if you're out in the field. There's lots of extras in here. I'm going to do an unboxing, you can have a look. But I recommend you get a Fly More package. Why did I go for the Mavic Pro? Because you might say it's 180p is a bit slower than the Air, 96 frames per second versus 120. And I think the Mavic Air does 60 4K, this only does 30 4K. Well, at the end of the day, if you can just do cinematic stuff, you're not going to be using 60k. You might do, I suppose, it's up to you really, and it depends how beefy your computer is as well. For me, 180p is mostly what I'm going to use, but occasionally I might do 4K stuff. But yeah, the idea behind this is so you can get above trees, you can get above structures and get good landscape imagery. Yeah, I've got SLRs, I've got wide angle lenses and telephoto lenses, but it's hard to get to certain places sometimes. When you see a nice landscape but you can't get above those trees, you can't capture the image. So something like this may help you do that, but you've got to be mindful of the law. Keep mindful of the law. Look at safetydrones.com, I think it's called, the government run organisation, and they can tell you all about the rules and regulations. You need to be clued up on the regulations because they're becoming very strict now. Mainly because of idiots flying these near airports, basically. So yeah, consider the Fly More package. We're going to do an unboxing, see what's in it, and hopefully you'll find this video informative and you may decide to go for this or you may decide to go for another brand. But if you want that aerial shot above trees, you're going to need to get something like this. Sure, you can if you have the money, get in a helicopter and fly above, but that costs a lot of money, doesn't it? That's why this is a cheaper alternative, a camera with wings basically. There are some accessories you can buy for this, such as legs to make it higher. You can get floating legs as well, so you can land on water if the worst comes to the worst. You can get quiet props as well. And one thing I would recommend you get is ND filters for the camera. So if it's really bright, you can put an ND filter on, because the one thing you can't change with this is aperture. And if any of you guys know about me and my photography stuff, I'm all about lenses and cameras, and not being able to change the aperture can be a problem. Changing shutter speed is fine, but once you start changing your shutter speed really high, the golden rule in video is you want about 50 or 60th of a second when it comes to shutter speed. That gives you a good smooth transitions of motion. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite work in video if you have high shutter frames rates. It doesn't quite look right. The human eye doesn't like it. So ND filters is the only way to get that light down. Reduce the light means you can drop your shutter speed. It's the opposite to photography, isn't it? Where you want more light in photography, so you have a fast shutter speed. In video, you want to lower it. So let's have a look at what's in the box. So here we have the DJI Mavic Pro, and it's a box very much like an Apple device. I think they've tried to copy the Apple design. Various things on the back telling you made for iPhone, get it on Google Play, available on the App Store, iMovie and Final Cut Pro X works with. That's good to know because I use Final Cut Pro a lot. So let's get on with the unboxing. Revealing a black box. Open like so. Here you can see we've got some foam protecting the Mavic Pro. Let's just bring the Mavic Pro out so you can have a look and see what's in the box. It's got some protection on there, a nice rubber protector to protect the actual glass, plastic protection piece there, which is designed to protect the lens, and there's another piece there, if you can see in the video there, to protect the actual gimbal as well, which is good. So obviously that's what it looks like with the foldable props on there, and obviously we should have some more props in the box, but this is just a quick unboxing. So you've got plastic on the back as well to protect the sensor at the back. It's more or less what it looks like. So in the box we have a bag. This is part of the Fly More package, you see. So let's move the box aside a little for a minute and see what's actually in the bag, because they've actually put something in the bag. We've got to figure out how we open it, obviously. Let's open that. So we have some Mavic Pro instructions. It's advisable that you read the instructions before even attempting to fly this. Unlike most people who don't bother reading them, I think this is something you need to read. We get some straps, which is obviously certainly helpful if you, I suspect if you're going to have the controller attached to you for a long time, you might want to strap it to your shoulder. So we've got another DJI part there, which is obviously looks like it connects to a battery. So it looks like a standard UK plug. Here is the brick charging unit for charging your batteries up. There's DJI on it, and it looks like there's a priority connection on there. Also on the back here, 2 USB ports, which is good because it means you'll be able to charge devices up with this as well. Here we have the car charger, which I think is really handy when you're out in the field and you want to charge some batteries up. From your car battery, that's something you want. Just make sure you don't run down your car battery. Here we have the controller, which obviously has a LCD display, and the idea is you open it up like that, have your phone or tablet in there, and then you've got your antennas, which you turn it like that. Like that, so it's facing outwards. So that's the controller. I'll do a further, more in-depth review once I've had a chance to look at it, but I'm just showing you what's in the box. Here we have the multiple charger. So in theory you'll be able to charge 4 batteries at the same time, and what it does is it distributes the charge evenly across all the batteries. Here we have a cable which looks like it connects to Android phones, so that's needed if you have an Android device you wish to use this on. We have a zip compartment at the top of the case. Let's have a look what we've got in here. So here we have what looks like two USB connections. So you can obviously connect it from the controller to your phone, which you do need, and I think they include a spare one which is really nice, and some plastic square bits. I have no idea what they're for, but no doubt I'll find out at some point. So let's talk about the case itself. It seems well made. You have some side pockets there. You open it up, you've got some places on the sides to put cables and what have you, which is nice. There's also another front storage area here where you can put things in, and it does appear that in there they've put the extra sets of propellers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 8 spare propellers there, which is nice and good that we have that. But all in all, I'd like to say the case feels high quality. Now, remember I said earlier on that this strap might be for the controller. Well, I might have actually got that wrong. I think it's something that can actually slot in to the back of your carry case, and you can strap that around your waist. I think that's what that's for. But all in all, it feels well made, and it would certainly fit the Mavic Pro. Let's just get our Mavic Pro that we've got here, obviously, and you can just quite easily slot it in there like that, and then you can have it like that, and you could even have it strapped to the side of you, and I think that would be pretty nice. So that is really high quality, and it's well worth getting the Fly More package for that alone, I think. But what you've got to remember is all these accessories help you fly more. That's the point, fly more. Right, we're back to the box. There should be some things underneath, so let's have a look what we have. So as you can see, underneath the Mavic Pro, they've included 2 extra batteries. So the batteries actually are 3,830 milliamps. So you should get about 27 minutes of flying time with a battery like that. So you've got 2 there, 2 spare batteries there. And we just get the Mavic Pro out, and obviously we have a spare battery there as well. So the idea is it folds out like so, and the wings flip out that way. And that's more or less how it looks. I'll try and get that in shot for you. But if you need something that can get you shots above trees or obstructions, you're going to need something like this. But please be mindful of the law, because of idiots flying these things near airports, they've made life difficult for the rest of us to use these. So I just wanted to do a video unboxing to show you. Obviously we've got sensors at the front, we've got some cameras and sensors underneath. Unfortunately there's no sensors on the back or the sides, but you need to look where you're flying, use your eyes, and then you won't run into anything. We've got a little flap here which opens up for the SD card. They do supply a 16GB SD card in there. Right, now there is a flap there for you to put an SD card in, so let's just open that up. Let's take the SD card out, and I'll just show you. I don't know if you can see it there. So I can confirm that you get a 16GB SanDisk Extreme card here. Hopefully you can see that in the video. So all in all, it is a nice looking product, and hopefully this video should be informative what's in the box. And thank you for your time.